with an axe mounted inside of it.
What's going on? What happened there?
Don't fucking touch me. I can do whatever I want. It's a free
You're talking to a lady. Do not get that aggressive.
You're talking to a lady. I know I don't look like what you think I am, but I don't give a fuck.
Fucking put your hand in her fucking face.
Do you want to check? Are you interested in what's in my pants? You're obsessed with what's in my pants. My pronouns are not he, him. Thank you.
He's got a pronoun.
What's your point?
What is your point? My point is that everybody can.
I'm at a Canada First rally right now, and this is my first time coming to a Canada First rally. They had one rally a few months back. I want to get to see what people think about this rally. I want to ask some questions. So it would be nice to, you know, talk to people. It's a little crazy, not too bad. It's my first rally, so I don't really know what to expect. I know there's gonna be people clashing against each other, you know, disagreeing with one another. True North Transparency?
I am True North Transparency.
Oh my god, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. I watch your videos. You have some really, like, the things you say to people, you can insult them really crazy. Like, I would never want to get into an argument with you, you know? But I appreciate that. I understand what you're doing. You're trying to teach people their rights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate your work, man.
I do agree with the Canada First rally.
Yeah.
100% I agree with the Canada First.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But I want to get, like, you know, both sides, the right side and the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to divide people.
They don't like talking the other side. They just like shouting you down. They always think that you're the wrong person.
What do you think could bring Canadians closer together?
Bring Canadians closer together.
That one is very difficult.
It can't happen until people smarten up, man.
Yeah, that's
people
true.
don't know our rights anymore. People think that their side is always the right side. Like, they don't learn anything. These guys calling everybody fascist when they don't know what the word fascism even means.
Exactly.
Shit like that. That's got to stop, but it won't. The door has been open. It's never gonna end.
Common sense, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I want to ask you, did you vote last year during the federal election?
No, I quit voting a while ago because I do think they're both
Rigging it.
they're both sides, the same side.
Okay.
I don't think the Conservatives or in Canada the Conservatives are much different than the Liberals. Like, I'm actually quite afraid of Pierre Poilievre getting into power. I want things to be affordable.
Yeah.
I want Canadian law to remain. No Sharia law. That's what's getting pushed. That's my biggest reason for being at these things, is they push Sharia law and everything. I want to see Canada be the way it was. Like, people working. It's really strange the way people are acting these days.
Okay, one more question, sir. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
What do you want people to remember from today's event?
Which side is the real fascist side? There's the Canadian guys with the flags.
Right, no, we're all on the same team.
Yeah.
We're all on the same team because it's all the same bird, like big bird, two different wings. So who's the police? Like, hey guys, if you guys, the police officers all realized they pay enough in taxes for two people to stay home. Those two people, like two of those people that are shouting right now and acting like assholes, those people that get welfare, they pay them to stay home. They can get fired for hurting their pronoun feelings. We're all at the same rally.
That's why he's holding that water bottle. Yeah,
What are those people over there protesting? You're like, oh, all the same things. Because we're all getting fucked over by our government.
That's so true.
The politicians.
Can I ask you one question? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Can I ask you one question? Okay, so did you vote last year during the federal election?
No, because I ran in the federal election.
Oh, what side are you on? Conservative or liberal?
I'm a public benefit party. It's not. No. What do you mean? Oh, that's bullshit. Because the conservatives and the liberals are the same. You're like, how could you be one or the other?
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
Oh, yeah, man. Take it easy.
You too, bro. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I think it's brilliant. I was like, wanted to get in on the conversation because our government is funded on both. Like, you're like, hey, wait a second here, because it's 150 people in King's Privy that we vote for. Like, Elon Musk didn't. What did Elon Musk invent?
Electrical vehicles.
No. Tesla did it in the 1800s. What did Elon invent, guys? Come on, I'm supporters right now. No, those were invented in the 1800s.
I don't know what he invented.
He named it after the
PayPal. He did PayPal. He did a bunch of.
He co-founded PayPal. He co-founded bank accounts and emails together. When he was 17, his mom is Canadian. You're like, Elon Musk's mom's Canadian.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, she's a Sports Illustrated supermodel. You're like, why isn't all Canada being like, oh, it's Elon's mom is on Sports Illustrated. Total Jessica Simpson meets, Marilyn Monroe. This is Elon's mom. She's a Sports Illustrated model, and all of Canada isn't like, what? He's Canadian. Elon Musk's Canadian, and he invented PayPal and bank accounts. And we're like, buddy, where's our money?
I know.
Where's our money, Elon?
We charge rich people leave Canada because of the taxes.
Well, I did Elon's taxes because I ran in an election. I'm a leader of a political party. My name's Kay. I'm a little like Pierre Pull My Leg is and Mark Carney. Me too. But you can't share Canadian news in Canada at all.
Well, on Facebook you
I just
can.
walk around.
I'm on YouTube, so I can.
No, you can't share it on Facebook or Instagram.
That's it. YouTube and Rumble, X, all those other
You
ones you
can't
can.
share it on those platforms, then you're screwed. Why are Canadians even paying for those platforms? And if you're doing a thing, so when I went to Elections Canada meeting, I could get homeless people to vote for me with an iPad. And I'm like, but I can't get these people to vote for me too? I'm a politician. I want the votes.
Yeah.
You enjoying yourself?
I'm blessed. This is awesome. This is crazy what's going on.
So what brought you out here to this event today?
Just for Canada, man.
Yeah.
Keep Canada good.
Okay.
Keep it how it's always been,
Yeah.
Come in, have fun, enjoy the country, right? But I think, I don't know this process, but I think it's because it's too much migration or something, what they're saying, which is kind of true, right?
Yeah.
There's young kids' jobs are, I'm 42, I have kids with jobs, they can't get jobs, well, and they won't if they keep this rate going on, right?
Exactly.
Temporary workers.
Yeah.
It's not good for us, it's not good for them. Canada's bringing in peer people,
Yeah.
they don't have nowhere to live. Peer tents. Look at our city, bro. All our city's gone to shit.
It's so sad, right? What's happening to Canadians?
Liberals. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
To anyone on here,
One question,
blame
brother.
the Liberals. Don't blame anyone else. Don't blame Trump. Don't blame nothing for Canada falling.
Yeah.
Because of the Liberals. That's it. It's been like that.
What do you want people to remember from today's event?
Just be peaceful. They be peaceful. What I just seen was that the cops just separated us.
Yeah.
So they making it more of a separation. It was peaceful, nothing happened, but I feel like they'll blame this side.
What's your name, bro?
Chris.
Chris? It's a pleasure to meet you, Chris. My name is Marcus.
Marcus.
Yeah, what do you think about today's event?
You don't want to hear what I think. See that building over there?
Yeah.
We need to tear them all down.
I never been here before. This is my first time actually.
That's the Parliament buildings
The
where all
Parliament-
the corruption begins.
Okay.
In there.
Okay.
And then Ottawa's the bigger one. And they
yes.
all need to come down. They're all corrupt.
Corrupt.
Yeah.
So what do you think, like, who's corrupt? Like the liberals?
Every part of our society is corrupted today.
Even conservatives? Yeah.
Absolutely.
All
Yeah,
sides.
there's no solution. Sting wrote about it. There's no political solution. You know that song?
I never heard of that
Go
song.
back and listen to it. You know Sting, right? From the band Police?
I don't, no.
Go back and listen. He wrote a song, There's No Political Solution. I don't know if it's called that, but in the lyrics, it says that. Okay?
Yeah.
So the only remedy is millions of people standing up and taking back their country. Okay? Look at the police. There's more police here than there is protesters. Go
Yeah,
around
what's up
and
with
have
that?
a look.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's always been the way, right?
What do you think the police are doing their job? Like, if there was no police, there would be violence? Do you think that would be, no?
No, police are corrupt.
Okay, I want to say something because
Did you have that on there? I said the police are corrupt.
I can take it out. I can.
No.
Okay.
I want it there.
You want it there? Okay. all
Yeah,
right.
because they're cowardless spines. Okay? You know what happened in COVID, right? The pandemic created by the elites, which own the pharmaceutical companies. The police did nothing. Okay? If they cared for their children, they would have stood up and they'd be arresting all these criminals.
Yes.
And they're doing nothing. They're just getting their paychecks, waiting for their pensions, and that's it. Okay? There might be some good cops, We need police to step up and go, we're going to police ourselves and start our own police force, okay? You hear me? That's my same answer, and it will not change.
Every time we're out here, it gets bigger and bigger. Let's go! Yeah! I could have just died. We could have died after the last event. We could have just said, forget it. Canada's a lost cause. But no, we're here again. We're here again. Let's go. And we're not going to stop. No! We're not going to give up. This is our country, guys, and if men and women in this country do not do what we're doing right now, we will lose our country. It's that simple. And hold on, do you want our country being ran by these guys over here? No. Do they have common sense? No. Heck no. Red and white unite. Who's fired up today? Let's go. From the convoy to this is old news. I've been doing this for way too long to get our ass kicked by not only them, but by Toronto police. We need to hold our ground out here. We will. And it's not even for all of us. It's for our children. You guys have children, right?
Yeah. They need jobs. Let's go be seen.
They can't get jobs. We're being erased.
Let's go be seen over here on the street.
We don't want to end up like the UK, man. That's another thing. We don't want to end up like the UK. This guy just said it. Take what's happening in the UK as a stark warning.
I'm actually feeling very anxious, but I'm feeling a little better now. What motivated me is the so-called Canada First people are white supremacists at best, haters. They would like to do mass deportation of immigrants, and they're trying to blame immigrants for like healthcare and housing problems. So we're part of a group called Community Solidarity Toronto. As it says there, hate does not belong here. So we say everyone belongs here. There's a room for peaceful protest, and take it to the government if you think that there should be like different controls on immigration, but don't blame immigrants and don't bring your hateful white supremacy to public spaces in Toronto.
Because that's what Canada is built off of, immigration, right? We don't want to lose that.
Absolutely, and a lot of these folks don't realize that they came here as settlers, and originally we stole land from Indigenous people. So maybe the First Nations would have preferred us not to arrive and take over. But anyway, it's a place where we're sharing the land. Canada's got a lot of land. It's got a lot of room. It's got a lot of wealth. We've got room for everyone here.
If you became the next Prime Minister of Canada, what would be the first thing you would do?
That's a tough question.
That's a hard question.
Woo! I would say no increase to 5% of GDP for the military. No additional militarization. Spend that money instead on housing, on healthcare, on anti-racism initiatives, on climate action. There's a real fight that we need. We're gonna fight. Let's fight against climate change. We have a picture up at our house that says Russia out of Ukraine and the end of NATO. We need a peaceful resolution. I guess it's Russia out of Ukraine, all of us out of NATO.
Because if something like that happened to us, like if, let's just say the United States tried to annex Canada, that would be very horrible, right? So it's sad what's going on in Ukraine and Russia. So much innocent people are dying. Little kids are just dying for no reason, just because the Russians want the land. So
sure.
I just hope.
And there are like historical things going on there, but so let's find a peaceful solution to that, and then let's shut down NATO. And while we're at it, let's stop the genocide in Gaza.
Thank you so much, miss.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Susan McMurray.
Susan McMurray. It's a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you
guys, okay? God bless you guys. Stay safe.
Thank you, you too.
My name is Marcus, by the way.
Marcus
take care. Thank you. Marcus walks. Walking, I just try to be, show positivity. I don't want to be on one side. I want to show both sides. Just positivity, I like your dog. It's a nice dog. You're welcome. What type of dog is that?
Black man.
Okay. I have an American bulldog. Do you mind if I get a picture of him? Or if you don't, it's okay, Okay, I respect it. Have a nice time, brother. Thank you. Hi.
I love immigrants. I just love legal immigrants. Your mom wasn't legal, baby. He told us.
You guys are the biggest illegal
You
immigrants
guys are the
ever.
first illegals. Okay. I was born here.
Yeah, but your ancestors fucking invaded and killed indigenous.
They raped indigenous people, you dumb fuck. I would like to see their permit.
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
This is my first Canadian rally.
Oh yeah, welcome. Yeah, great.
Thank you so much.
Sweet,
Yeah.
sweet.
Is it okay if I ask you a few questions?
For sure, bud.
Okay. How are you feeling about being out here today? What motivated you to come out here today?
Well, I find the alt-right's message to be confusing and ridiculous based on the fact that we're all immigrants in Canada. The colonial project came and murdered Indigenous people. We all just came here to find a better life. And you know, these folks have a very short memory and they're just ignorant and misguided. So I'm here to remind them about, you know, the words of Jesus. They all love Jesus over there, most of them, eh?
Yeah.
So that's what Jesus said, you know, love your neighbor. So I'm just trying to be chill and support my partner and all that. I've got a bunch of new Canadians working with me.
Okay.
And they're my best employees. I love those guys.
Oh, that's
guys
good,
from
man.
Nepal, guys from Ukraine. You know, the work ethic's amazing, and you know, that's what this country's built on, is us working together.
Yeah, uniting, right?
Building new bridges, yeah. That's right.
So this is your partner?
That's my partner, Taylor,
Oh,
yeah.
it's a pleasure to meet you, Taylor. My name is Marcus.
Marcus.
Yeah, I'm just vlogging right now. It's my first Canadian rally.
Oh,
so
wow.
I want to get, you know, it's
amazing.
I think it's really crazy, you know, everybody is divided. I don't like that. I want everybody to unite, but it's almost impossible.
Check out my sign.
Yeah. They got you fighting a culture war to stop you from fighting a class war. Thank you so much.
Who's got the money? The billionaires. If the billionaires were taxed properly, then immigrants wouldn't be this frightening thing that these people are worried about.
Yeah.
You know, we'd all have more to share. These people wouldn't be like, fuck social services. They want a place like America. They want ICE to come there. They don't want health care. And yet we all boast about how much better Canada is than the States. You know, they're hypocritical. They don't have critical thinking skills. You know, it is a low IQ population over there. And then this poor fucking black guy has got to protect them. Well, I want Canada to understand its responsibility in raising climate emissions and making many places around the world uninhabitable. And people are going to be seeking refuge in one of the last, most fertile, lots of water, lots of trees, lots of space. And we're going to have to find a way to cohabit that together. So Canada has a choice to actually be the nation that we all are, not from here. We honor Indigenous people who were here beginning. We listen to their ways. And we all learn how to get along. Do you know that the United States Congress, no, what is it? The Constitution was formed by the Great Law of Peace of the Iroquois Confederacy. So it was an indigenous democracy, is an indigenous teaching. They were fighting with the nations for years, and they all agreed to bury their weapons and do things more in a democratic fashion. And then the U.S. Settlers saw that, and they modeled the U.S. Constitution off of indigenous ways. So the U.S. Constitution that a lot of people are so patriotically proud of is actually native. That's native teachings.
Okay.
So I'm really, I'm a European settler here, and I really want to honor indigenous ways because these people know how to be on this land. That's who we should be listening to, everybody.
This is their land, like
they
the
were
natives.
here first.
Yeah,
If these people are protesting anything, it's for indigenous rights because they want the original people to have the land back. If that's what they don't like immigrants, that's all of us. We all gotta go and give it back to the natives. That's what they're saying.
But that's what builds Canada, right? It's immigration. That's a big part of big part of Canada is immigration.
Listen,
everybody's immigrants here.
The two-row wampum of Ontario, that was the first agreement between the Swedish, I think, and the Indigenous people, and it's a two-row wampum. So there's two purple lines, there's two roads, the settler people and the original people, and they're driving in the canoe, and they're allowed to cohabit. And the invitation for us was to be here with them, be respectful.
They're pushing us back, the cops, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you so
Toronto
much.
Police, they protect the racists around here.
But one more thing I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Go Jays, go.
Go Jays,
Yeah,
go.
do you
know what? If everyone came out to these protests as much as they go to sports things, I might like sports, but I don't give a shit about sports.
Oh man.
Because it's like
they're like, people are like, oh, I love the feeling of a crowd on the streets, you know, it's so incredible. I'm like, well, take to the streets. Take to the streets right now for what you believe in, not for some silly sports game. If things were more just, maybe I would be into sports, you know what I mean?
I understand you.
I don't have time for that.
Thank you so much for your time.
Again?
My name is Marcus, and your name?
Marcus, Taylor.
Taylor, it's a pleasure to meet you, Taylor.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Thank you so much. And you
got one more thing to add. It's like, these guys are punching down. You gotta start punching up together.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, cheers.
And I'm just trying to keep everybody's perspective, because we're all Canadians in the end here, right? We all should be united together, especially more than ever. Things are so hard right now. The economy is just collapsed. People are divided. There's so much homeless. We need to come together and unite and be real Canadians.
We are the most multicultural country in the world! And they want to call us the fascists and the racists. Here's the thing, we are for immigration, but not mass immigration. When somebody comes over here and sits on their ass and makes 84 grand off the fucking government, that's bullshit. That's right. We have kids, we have groceries, and we need to fight to live. That's bullshit. We are Canada first. Red and white unite!
Hello, Joe. I never properly introduced myself to you. My name is Marcus. And I follow you on Facebook, man. I admire what you do, okay,
Appreciate
brother?
it, brother. I really
voted conservative because we need our country to get back to where it was
Absolutely.
before. I would die for my country, you know?
Me and you both.
Yeah, man.
Me and you
Is
both.
it okay if I ask you a couple questions real quick, if you have time? How are you feeling about being here today? What motivated you to come?
This is the movement. This is about our people. This is about our country. It's about the red and white flag. This isn't about me. This is about my family, everyone else's families. We once lived in a beautiful Canada where we could live in harmony and peace. What's up,
Yeah,
buddy?
buddy.
Now we need to restore that. That's what we need to do. We need to bring this country back to the way where it was before the Trudeau nightmare, before the Mark Carney nail in the coffin. We need a new government. We need new people leading this country. I'm just one man. It's going to take us all.
What kind of future do you want for Canada?
I want a future where our children have a better future than mine. I want them to be able to live and not have to worry about being in the streets. I want them to be able to get jobs, the ones that are intended for young Canadians before going to university or just growing up. All these things have been lost because not only that, I mean, our kids are suffering with just all the shit that they're indoctrinated with at school as well. So not only are they dealing with the challenges of today, they're being taught a way to almost like hate this country and feel guilty about who we are as a country. That's
CPP parity for disability.
Absolutely.
I get less than a landed immigrant. They told me
That's
to
right.
survive.
That's facts.
It's a shame.
It's a shame, guys.
And I paid my entire life.
When a veteran who fought for this country is on the streets, suffering from mental illness or just financial issues, why is it he suffers and someone who comes to this country automatically gets all these resources, housing, $80,000 a year just so essentially we're paying for their livelihoods. I would give a veteran tax dollars all day before these new people. We need to use our resources a little bit better. We need to bring immigration down to zero until we can take care of our own first. That's what I think.
Yeah! Canada!
I don't know, bro.
What do you want people to remember from today's event?
The growth of this movement.
Yeah,
The growth.
the power of the Lions and the Canadian spirit. That's what it is.
Tucked in?
No.
Thank you for sharing that, okay? I appreciate it.
It's about the movement. It's about putting our country and our people first. That's what we're going to do, and that's what we're going to continue to do.
Where are you from?
Go Jays go!
Go Jays go!
Thank you so much, brother.
Let's go.
We're gonna win, right?
Oh, we are going to win, yeah!
Yes, let's go! Be careful. I don't want you to get hurt.
Look at this Karen. Look at this Karen.
racist, no more hate! No more 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 hate!
How are you? Do you want being on camera?
It's okay. I gotta help pack some stuff up right now. Though,
Okay.
So,
Okay, take care, miss.
Okay.
You're welcome.
No more racist, no more hate! No more racist, no more hate! No more racist, no more hate!
Hello, how are you?
No more racist, no more
You don't mind? No, never mind.
Under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! Trans rights under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! Trans rights under attack, what do we do? Under attack, what do we do? Solidarity! 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 Solidarity!
How are you doing?
Thanks yourself.
I'm good, thank you.
Yes,
how are you? I'm good, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm good. I have a question. What kind of content? Are you just taking the content just to take it, or
No,
what's your political?
Basically, I want to get both sides' perspectives.
Okay, so here's how you do that, right? The way you do that is instead of blaming immigrants, brother, what's your background?
My origin is Jamaica. And West Indies.
Me too. We came here, my family came here in the 70s, right? When my family came here, there was a lot of anti-immigration sentiments. A lot of anti-immigration. My grandfather went through it. My grandfather, like with all due respect, my grandfather was in a Portuguese area. And he had to leave because the racism was so bad. You know what I mean? So racism has to go. And as a black man, and you're a black man too, and you're Jamaican too, you know the systemic oppression that our people have experienced. You know what I mean? So here's the thing: when it comes to this system, right? We as a people, we have to unite under a socialist understanding and a socialist policy.
Who are you with? Unfiltered Media?
I'm independent. I just got started, recording.
Is it what?
No, the other side.
Is it a cop?
No,
I'm not a cop.
No. Okay, so he's a Jamaican.
Just kind of like collecting footage.
You're a Jamaican. You're a Jamaican brother.
No, I'm not with anybody. I just came by. This is my first rally.
I've seen it before, though. But anyways, I'm just saying.
Yeah. If you have any ties with the other side, they're against you personally. Just so you know. They're against you personally. If you have any connection with the other side that is of any regular value, they're against you personally.
Because as black folks, right? For hundreds of years, we've gone through systemic oppression. All right. So the same oppression that we received, these fascists are actually pushing that oppression on immigrants. You know what I mean? We can't blame immigrants, brother. We have to blame the system.
That's right.
We have to blame the corporations that put people against each other.
Exactly.
The 1% that control the means of production and have everybody, fighting against each other. You know what I mean? That's the understanding that we have to be on, because we need to have class equality. You understand that, brother?
Yeah, I understand. I just want to ask you one more question. I don't know what the word fascist means. What is that?
Oh, okay. Well, I can tell you actually. It represents a bundle of sticks with an axe mounted inside of it.
What's going on? What happened there? I don't know what happened. I don't know. People started running for some reason. Yeah.
Anyways, so fascism references an old Roman weapon from 2,000, 3,000 years ago or so. I can't remember how old the weapon is, but it's a bundle of sticks with an axe mounted inside of it. And this bundle of sticks is supposed to represent unity. And unfortunately, they use the symbol of this fasces, this bundle of sticks, to represent unity in the sense of totalitarianism and control over societies. And that ended up being extremely destructive. And Canada and United States, Britain and all the other allies fought against fascism in World War II. And we have to end it. And it's been seeping, it's been systemic in Canada and the US and in parts of the world ever since. And so here we stand in solidarity against fascism because it's wrong, it's destructive, it destroys society, and collectivism is what we need to grow.
Also, when I learn about fascism as well, read George Jackson, Blood in My Eye. It's a really good book. And as a black man, he was a prison revolutionary.
Thank you.
And he wrote a really good book on fascism. You know the Black Panther Party?
Yeah.
He was actually a member of the Black Panther Party.
Nice.
What do you think about the Black Panther Party?
The Black Panther Party?
The revolutionaries are amazing.
Was the vanguard. Was the vanguard movement. There's black folks that came together and they understood that these systems of oppression, racism, they're tearing us all down. So we have to unite under a Marxist-Leninist understanding of class equality, of, you know, an anti-racist society. So they came together and they defended each other. They defended themselves. They created breakfast programs. You know?
They had like food, they were giving out food to people that didn't have food. When the economy was at its lowest and people couldn't eat, they couldn't afford to eat, they were making food for people, and it was like they had the kitchen, like soup kitchens. And it was amazing. It was so helpful.
And the system co-opted it too. The system co-opted it because now when you see breakfast programs, like that was started by the Panthers, you know? So Huey P. Newton, Bobby Seale were the founders. And then it grew to be a vanguard revolutionary party, you know? So read up on the Black Panthers. Revolutionary Suicide is another good book that talks about the history of the Black Panther Party. Also, Blood in My Eye is another good book. And also the Black Liberation Army Study Guide. Great books to read.
Thank you so much, brother. What's your name?
What's my name?
Yeah.
My name is Dejmar Clark, Black Action Defense Committee.
It's a pleasure to meet you,
Big up Dudley Laws. Big up Dudley Laws. Big up Rosie Douglas. All of our, you know, black Canadian activists. Do the research, you know what I mean? Also Sir George Williams Affair. Incredible uprising where black Caribbean students essentially rose up and said we're not going to take racism anymore. That's another great event in Canadian history. All right, so all power to the people.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Solidarity.
Thank you. What's your name?
Yannicka. Thank you.
Yannicka, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Your name was?
My name is Marcus.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being open.
Stay well and stay safe, eh?
And you're Jamaican. And you're Jamaican, all right?
Yeah. It's about being Canadian. I'm Canadian.
So you have a Jamaican background.
Yeah.
It's important to know Jamaican history. The Maroons. Maroons fought against slavery. You know Nanny?
Yeah, Nanny.
Queen Nanny?
On the dollar, right?
Yes. Yeah, Queen Nanny was the lead revolutionary of the Maroons.
Yes.
So
I just learned about them recently.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
thanks to PBS.
Queen Nanny fought systemic oppression. She fought white supremacy, slavery.
Yes.
So that's our history, brother. Tap into that history.
Yeah. Can I try to move us back to the group? We're safer together.
There's a lot of people on the conservative and right side that have spent a lot of effort, and they've actually managed to make a living making progressives look bad on camera. And they do that through various gotcha moments, through approaching people that aren't ready to answer the questions that they're asking. When you're somebody who's prepared and has made a career of asking people, looking for gotcha moments, you're gonna find them. When you are...
Political sound bites.
Yeah. And so, you know, when you start doing things like taking 30-second clips and then posting them on TikTok, you know, that's the nature of the world we live in now. You're gonna get a lot of situations where words are taken out of context, where somebody who has certain beliefs might not be able to verbalize them as well as maybe somebody else, and they'll turn them into gotcha moments. Mass immigration has been co-opted and has been used by certain parties with other agendas such as racism to mean different things to different people. If you need to drape yourselves in a flag to get your message across, perhaps your message is a little weak. And for the Canada First people, they have draped themselves in the language of patriotism. Their message very much goes against what Canada believes. People need to actually talk to each other. Rallies like this, counter-protests like this are not conducive to that. You have, you know, all this going on between us. There's a lot of situations where I really think that we need to learn, all of us, to actually sit down with people, because I went to a counter-protest at the beginning of September at Christie Piss Park against the same group of people. There were a group of people that were very extremist, and I don't think that there's any conversation that's going to talk them down from where they are. There's a lot of people who have been fed a misinformation diet, a disinformation diet. They may believe that what they've been told is true. They might not actually have a realistic view of what's going on.
And it's like, good, you keep those cops there and we'll go this way.
Yeah. You know where I'm from, right?
Where are you from?
I'm from Scarborough.
Okay, I was born in Scarborough.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You were saying telling me don't do drugs, right? I'm not gonna do drugs because what people that did drugs on our block, they beat them up. Like, they don't accept that. So I'm never gonna do drugs. Never do.
So they're beating the crap out of the druggies?
Yeah, they beat them up.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I shouldn't say that.
I know, that's.
You're recording me. That's a violent
mind?
white woman there. She wants all the drug addicts beaten up.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But you're talking the truth, though. You know.
Drugs are killing people. They're killing our children.
Yeah.
Children are dying and ODing at 14 years old.
They're
carrying weapons.
Yeah.
To feed their habits. These older people are enforcing this, I don't know, patriot skills where there's like, hey bro, you're not gonna get busted. You're 14. You go steal the car and we'll pay you. And it's being run by these older people.
Yeah.
How do you indoctrinate these young children? Get them to carry weapons and go steal a car.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. Have you heard?
I never heard about
The
that.
last 4 carjackings, they were 12, 13, and 2 15-year-olds.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
12, by little kids. These are children.
This isn't Whitby and Scarborough and Ajax.
So older people are telling them to do that?
Yes, they're indoctrinating them. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because they know they've got this youth act here in Canada where we protect the youth. So we should.
Yeah.
So we should.
Yeah, we should.
But now, of course, they're abusing that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we got them now. We've got a loophole. Let's just get the kids. Like, I can't believe these poor children.
Oh no.
Please go home! Bitch, you look like a fucking hate trash! We're talking about village idiots. Why don't you look in the mirror? Yeah, you have nothing to say. You're fucking demented. No words back.
I just point and laugh.
Yeah.
Because it's freedom. We don't have to listen to fascist racists like you. You guys are racist fascists.
Let me be like them. Let me be like you guys. Who am I? Who am I? You don't know because I'm like you guys.
You know Nazis
I'm
tried to shut down
from Argentina and Bolivia. You guys don't care about our story.
Mass cowards, buddy. Mass cowards.
You didn't even know this was going on.
Oh, good.
Good way to join.
Are you?
Okay, beware. There's a lot of, violent ones. You're too well dressed, so they're going to probably attack you first. Just out of sheer jealousy.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Stay with the people. That's reasonable to say for anybody, anyways. Which is
Not that you're not well dressed.
I know. I appreciate it though, but even the way how I'm dressed, with just the Blue Jays cap alone, I think it turns them off.
Peacekeeper.
Yeah, peacekeeper, of course. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
We did. We just fucked them up royally.
Oh man, we killed them.
We killed them.
We're gonna win the championship.
They're the best team in the world, and
Blue
we
Jays.
clobbered them.
Oh no, LA Dodgers.
Don't you think?
Yeah, they won the championship last time, right?
And we clobbered them last night. Oh, I wish you had to come in last night and partied with us.
I heard they were selling tickets for like $7,000.
I heard the cheapest
scalpers.
$25,000.
$25,000? What the hell
Behind
is
the plate, $25,000 a ticket.
Baseball used to be the cheapest sport to go see for $20.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Thank you for.
You could get tickets back in the day for like $11, $12.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
It used
maybe
to be
20.
a sport where it brought people together because you could go for nothing,
We
right?
got so many games in such big stadiums, so like, there's more tickets to sell.
Okay.
89. My dad
I think
That's
I
crazy.
for me.
went 15 years ago for $20.
Really?
Like in
93?
Skydome.
Oh, Skydome, yeah, that's when it was called the Skydome.
Well, I still call it Skydome.
You still,
As far as
yeah.
I'm concerned, it's the
And
Skydome.
Sankofa, right? They should be young and Dundas. Why did
But
you
I'm old as fuck. So.
This is crazy, you know. I try to get a perspective on the other side, but they're not as open. They're like, nobody wants to be on camera. I understand, but it's hard. Like, they're more closed off. People are more open on this side, so I appreciate it. I'm just gonna stay on this side.
But they did a study following 300 immigrants in the Netherlands. Right in Netherlands.
Right now we're at Yonge and Dundas. I think everybody's here. I'm not sure if they left or I'm late. There's a lot of people here. Man, this street is chaotic, man. Everybody's going in different directions. I think down here. Yo, they basically lock off this street. It's so hectic. Jeez.
You're the fucking one who's running your mouth at cops. Fuck you! Everybody wants the cops to do their fucking job properly. Gotta be trying to be friendly. Other guys. This guy's fucking an idiot. This guy, you can't suffer fools for numbers. Guys, let's just bring every retard or two people thinking about it. At the cops because everybody was cheering me on back there. Everybody. What did they do? Not doing their job. They were standing there fucking stopping us, not doing their job, not pushing the other guys back. Canada First! Here, all of you are here. Fucking crime is going on in the city right now.
People are arguing.
You guys are here, right? Why aren't you going and stopping the crime?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's your name, bro?
Yo,
I'm
Sid.
good. Sid?
Yeah,
It's a
Sid.
pleasure
What's
to
up?
meet you. I said, what do you think about this rally? What do you think about the rally?
Man, the rally, it's literally just an energetic movement of patriotism and wanting what's best for our country. But yet there's people on the internet and in person just condemning us just because we honor our flag. Like how? How is that even? How does that make sense?
If we went into their country and did what they're doing to us,
we were literally in handcuffs.
Yeah, handcuffs.
Going in behind bars.
Exactly.
If we do that.
Yeah.
But here, when they do that to us, there's no punishment for them. Especially for burning the flag. They burn the flag and they get away with it.
Our home and native land. So guys, we made it. We're here. We're all in one piece. Safe and sound. Look at this shit signing right above the car. Give me the mic.
Sorry to interrupt the Underground Nation, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
oh
sir.
man, it's a pleasure to meet you. I subscribe to your channel, man.
respects for talking in,
Yeah,
man.
for sure, man. Oh, the dogfight. Oh shit. Yeah, man. Underground Nation, you're doing some big things, man. What's your name, bro?
Sam.
Sam. It's a pleasure to meet you, Sam. My name is Marcus.
What is your channel?
One word, no spaces. Real Marcus Walks.
Real Marcus Walks.
Yeah, I try to. Yeah, I just try to interact with people, you know, and post like positive energy. Yeah, that's what I do. Hey, what's going on?
Hearing a little bit about what it is that you got going on. You said real
Marcus Walks.
Okay. So walking around and interacting with people.
Yeah, positive.
Yeah, well, real Marcus, he knows the real one right there. You know, from what I can see. So
thank you so much,
enjoy,
brother.
Absolutely.
Yeah, big up yourself.
Yeah, thank you.
One love. That's crazy. DJ Czar, eh? Yo, man, it's a pleasure to meet you, DJ Czar.
What's your name?
My name is Marcus.
Marcus, nice to meet you, Marcus.
Nice to meet you. My name is Real Marcus Walks, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I just post positivity on the internet. Like, you know, I like to show what life is like in Toronto and interview people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's an honor to meet you. I met named DJ Dusty.
Dusty Wallace?
Dusty Wallace, yeah, man. I seen him at the Brazilian festival, man. It's crazy.
Okay,
so it's an honor to meet you, man. I watch your podcast, and I like every time when you talk, you do some good, like have some good stances on everything, you know?
I appreciate that.
You're a humble guy. Yeah.
I am still your Marcus Watts.
My name is Real Marcus Walks. Make sure you check me out whenever you get a chance. I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. I'm with your boy here, DJ Zario. Big up yourself. I hope you enjoyed the stream, the video, whatever, you know?
Yes, sir. Yes,
man.
sir.
One love, you know? God bless.
You said it's because brown people came to Canada. That's why we can't afford to live. It's because Galen Weston rises our prices and our landlords won't stop raising the rent.
Do you work?
Of course I work.
You have a job, right?
Yes,
so
I have a job.
Okay, but here's the difference. I go to work every single day. I make $20 an hour, so that gives me what? $2,400 a month?
No, that's not adequate. Obviously, that's not adequate.
No,
but is that brown people's fault?
But
no,
it's
the government's fault for not raising our minimum wage.
That's why we're blaming the government. We're blaming the government.
It is absolutely
no. Every single color. Thank you.
Yeah, there's all colors here, buddy. Look around you. It's not about it's about the government.
But there's a difference between immigrants and settlers. Settlers came to this country and created opportunity for people.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
they came here and dispossessed indigenous peoples of their land. We are on land that you have no right to be on.
You have a job right now.
You have no right to be here if you don't think that this country belongs to indigenous people. What do you mean no? Our laws say that indigenous people have a right to this land. You don't have any. Yes, I have a fucking job. You've asked me that already.
Somebody came here and created that opportunity for you.
No, it's not. My job back home, I created myself. That has nothing to do with who created the job. People don't. I cleaned cars.
Where's back home?
Edmonton.
Okay, but that's still Canada. That's still Canada.
Well, I never said it wasn't Canada. I said it was home.
But some people came here.
Everybody came here except for indigenous people. Everybody. You came here. You came here.
So wait. If everybody came here,
they've been here for tens of thousands of years.
We're Persians. We're Persians. We were in the planet 10,000 years. We beat you guys.
Okay.
What the fuck?
But there's
we used to own here too. We're Persians. Yes.
No, they weren't. Was your grandfather here in Canada?
Yes, Persians. We own the world. Persians ruled the world. At one point, we ruled the world. 10,000 years ago, Persians ruled the world.
Taxes, does what they need to do is because they are settlers. Immigrants come to our country and they take our opportunity.
Yeah. What is the difference between a settler and an immigrant?
Are you native?
My pronouns are not he, him. Thank you.
He's got a pronoun.
What's your point?
What is your
point?
My point
is that everybody came here.
Why are you here?
Because I was born here, just like probably most of you. But that doesn't give me any more right to tell anybody else that they can't come here.
But there's a difference, okay? So I am first generation Canadian, but my parents have worked their ass off to be in this country.
Everybody works their fucking ass off.
No, they don't!
Yes, they do!
There is refugees who literally come to this country.
What the fuck do you think refugees came here for? I don't want to talk to you. Sorry, that was a bit aggressive.
It's okay. I would like, sorry, I know you guys are having a thing. You mind if I just make one little point? All I would like to say is no other society would be as
open, quote unquote, as we are, and allow all sorts of different people to come here. Like when I go back to my hometown,
I need to stop you there because you're saying people can't come here. So you're saying you don't want an open society.
I no longer see any people even speaking English.
Who cares? Who fucking cares? English is not the language of this land.
No, it's French. It's
no,
French.
it's not French either.
It's French.
There were people here for thousands and thousands and thousands of years.
Did they speak Indian?
What?
What did they speak when they came?
I don't know. I'm not indigenous.
Well, then why are you preaching something so fucking hard that you don't even know the fucking facts about?
I do know the facts.
No, you don't.
They spoke Anishinaabe.
I just asked you.
They spoke Anishinaabe.
Okay.
The ones right here, they spoke Anishinaabe. Because I don't know where every single indigenous culture comes from.
Do you think they want people from India coming here too? You think they want people who don't even...
They do.
I think they do. They don't want people coming here and taking their resources.
That immigrants bring to this country. We would not have an economy if it weren't for immigrants.
Do you live with your parents?
No, I live at home. I rent our unit in Kensington Market.
By yourself? By yourself?
Yes.
Where you don't have roommates?
No.
So then how do you afford your rent?
I barely do. I scrape by every fucking day.
Do you know why? Because so many...
No, because my landlord raises my rent every fucking year, and Galen Weston
because he has to.
Don't fucking touch me. I can do whatever I want. It's a free
You're talking to a lady. Do not get that aggressive.
You're talking to a lady. I know I don't look like what you think I am, but I don't give a fuck.
You fucking put your hand in the fucking face.
Do you want to check? Are you interested in what's in my pants? You're obsessed with what's in my pants.
Calm down.
No, I won't calm down because you people are here spreading hate. One at a time.
Aggressively, you started pointing and pushing in her face. The only person full of hate here is you. Look at you. You can't even get your emotions together. You're a disgrace. Look at you.
That doesn't make any sense.
To a woman. What do you mean doesn't make any sense? You're supposed to be left. You're supposed to be left, right?
I'm angry because you don't want the people that make this country great to be
people's faces.
I'll do whatever I want, dumbass.
I don't want to hit me.
I'm interested because you have valid points. That's fine. I apologize for that. I will respect your person's space.
But here's the thing, okay? So have an adult conversation. You're an adult.
That's what we're doing.
So what? Okay. So there's no need to yell. You're an adult.
It's hard not to yell when all of these people keep getting in my face and I can't even hear you.
No one here, not a single person here is racist.
I really doubt that, to be honest. Who's here because they don't want brown people in our country? Who's here because they don't want Indians in our country? Sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Immigrants commit less crimes in this country than naturalized Canadians.
Who have criminal records.
Okay, there's probably 80,000 Canadians. I don't give a fuck.
Who should have never been allowed in our country.
They should absolutely have been allowed in our country. They have a right to be here just as you do. You were not from this land.
I worked in a place where there was an illegal immigrant.
I don't care.
He murdered somebody in India. And he was here illegally.
There's plenty of Canadians. Just yesterday, a Canadian murdered his ex-wife and then stole their child. Should we say no Canadians because they commit crimes?
No, but here's the thing. He was out on bail.
White, and they were born here.
Whites don't mean anything.
Exactly. This is indigenous land. You have no right to be here if you don't think immigrants have a right to be here.
We
no
say they don't have a right.
Yes, you are. You're saying we shouldn't welcome them in. They shouldn't be here. That's what you're saying.
No, we're not.
That's what everybody here is saying.
My parents are immigrants, and they agree.
Yes, my parents are immigrants too.
They agree with what's going on.
I don't. Then they're wrong.
Being here.
They're wrong.
No, they see it. They saw it. They saw how
I see violence from Canadians every single day. How do you think this makes immigrants feel? Do you think it makes them feel good when there's a rally of Canadians saying they're not welcome?
Ask
Okay, you're one
They're
of
all
them
around.
here. Why are you here? Why are you in Canada?
Because I had to come here. There was nowhere else to go.
So what do you say to people that have to come here and have nowhere else to go?
Why is your hand shaking?
Because I'm surrounded by a bunch of people that hate me.
We don't hate you.
I'm here because I believe in what I'm saying.
We don't hate you.
And I think it's important to tell you that you're wrong.
Hold on. Hey.
Why are you here?
Hey, you were talking
mass
to me,
immigration.
Sorry.
Mass immigration.
Oh, anti-mass immigration.
Right.
Why don't you support mass immigration?
Well, because there's only so many people that can fit in a boat, so many people in an elevator, so many people in the country.
What happens when people come here and they get jobs?
So it's all about trying to have enough to go around for everybody.
Yeah, but I asked you what happens when people come here and they
then
get
they are
jobs.
competing with the Canadians here that
they
are
are
able to get
also
those
generating
jobs.
income that they then spend.
But
when they spend money, they generate more economic growth, which generates jobs.
The Canadians
we would not
able to
have
get jobs. Like,
an agricultural industry without immigrants.
What
we
about
would
our
not
unemployment
have
numbers?
a service
Our
industry.
unemployment numbers are higher than ever
yes,
before.
I know. I'm one of the people that have been facing that.
So that I would love for you to have a job, and ideally you wouldn't need to compete with an immigrant.
I don't care who I'm
to be able to get
It's not
that job.
the immigrant's fault.
You are competing for jobs.
It's not the immigrant's fault that I'm competing for jobs. It's the fault of multinational corporations who take AI, they take automation, and they cut out jobs.
So we could say
we're a country.
They are offering that because of temporary foreign worker program. Like they are being able to bring immigrants in. So I would just be saying, look, I don't necessarily want to blame the immigrants, but it is going to be lowering the incentive for these companies by making the market share tougher for them.
Okay, let me propose you something then. Let me propose you something.
Okay.
Let's say we ban immigration. No immigrants are allowed in. Let's say the fertility rate. No, I'm proposing you something. I don't care if you think it's racist. That's fine. Let's say we ban all immigration, and the fertility rates increase to the point where we're getting as many new Canadians, natural-born Canadians, as we were getting immigrants. Would we then not be competing with those same people? Would you then want to fight against fertility rates and force women to have less children?
People from a
It's not a problem of who's coming here. It's a problem of our government not making space for all of us. We are one of the wealthiest countries in the world. If we took a man like Galen Weston and we took his wealth, which he does not
I'm not
deserve,
competing
and
against
he did
the
not
newborn.
earn,
people in a different generation are not competing against
newborns will be adults in 18 years. When that happens,
so 18
what do
years
you do?
I'm going from my senior position in the corporation and I'm competing with someone in entry level?
No, actually, that is what's happening right now because there are no entry-level jobs, so people have to.
Because then there's so much competition, there's so much
You
saturation.
have not addressed the fact that you don't believe that if this was caused by natural-born Canadians, you would have no problem.
But the thing is that they're not equal competitors in that regard. These immigrants are people at the same
pretend
age.
it's 18 years after they were born. They're
but then
all
I would be
adults.
18 years older as well and be further in my career.
Okay, so why are there people right now who are elderly, who have skills, who have built lives in corporations, who are not able to get jobs? The same thing would apply in both cases, yes?
Some of them,
because
I do know that there's a lot of the layoff in that regard, but then the
support
age
that we need
difference
for these people.
The age difference that you're talking about.
The age difference does not matter.
A newborn, what are you talking about?
Okay, let's say, okay, fine. 20 years ago we banned immigrants, now they're all 20. Are you still going to fight against women's fertility rates because there's too many people?
I'm not trying to. I would want there to be more people, more birth rates. I'd want there to be a higher birth rate.
Your problem is that this government does not give you the support you need to succeed. And they don't give that to anybody. Immigrants are having just as much of a hard time in this country as you are. And it's sad that you people don't understand this. They are human beings just like you are. They deserve to be here just like you do.
Not necessarily.
Your ancestors are not from this land.
They are not having a hard time here.
Doesn't mean they don't have a right to.
Not everyone's given the opportunity. People are given the chance.
You don't have the right to be here.
People are given the chance.
And then immigrants don't have the. I'm talking about the fact that when your ancestors came here, they dispossessed indigenous people of land that had been theirs for tens of thousands of years. What do you mean I'm a retard? Explain to me what's wrong about that. Explain to me what's wrong. You're just avoiding my point.
This is what people with hearts come out here and rep their country that they miss. That's some. They're clowns, is what I gotta say. All right, Antifa from the river to my nuts. All right, that's all I gotta say.
Well, brother, how are you? I like your costume.
Not bad.
Man.
Yo, respect.
Yeah, for sure, dog. Yeah.
Shit, everybody's liking. I wasn't expecting this response.
Okay, yeah, for sure, man. I love it. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
No problem. No problem.
All right. How are you feeling being out here today? What motivated you to come?
The motivation came from the love of the country that we used to have, that I used to have, that I miss.
Patriotism, right?
Yeah, all the policies now are just ridiculous. These liberal ideologies is absolutely ridiculous. Captain Canada does not believe a little girl can turn into a man at any point. You know what I mean? If you want to masquerade and, you know what I mean, and that's cool. You know what I mean? That's fine. You can do what you do, but don't make people say it's a fact and we have to go along with it. Enough's enough. The only person I see saying that that's a myth is, you know, Donald Trump. I'd hate to say it, you know what I mean? But he looks like he's the man that's putting his foot down and really trying to change this woke bullshit. That's why Captain Canada's out here, because this woke nonsense.
Prime Minister of Canada, the first thing I would do is fix up the relationship with the United States and put our differences aside and work together with them. You know what I'm saying? And stop all those ads. Mr. Ford, those ads don't work. And you can't really
change how people are feeling. So that's the first thing I would do. Second thing I would do is actually talk to every Canadian I can. Have an open line with them. I know this is kind of hard or / impossible, but I'll actually try to do that.
It's a good answer, man. I appreciate that. How are you feeling being out here today?
Oh, well, being out here today, it's a great feeling, you know. There's people with different views, and my goal is to catch everyone's different point of view and see if we can get to a conclusion. Well, I want people to remember that it is possible to have different opinion. It is possible to, you know, to have a conversation, because I feel like the other side is not, we don't have enough conversation going on. So this could be the grounds to start having conversations amongst Canadians to see where we can find like a solution, you know?
Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you for the interview, man. I appreciate it. You guys can explain one thing to me. What is Bill C9?
There's a whole bunch of censorship bills going down right now.
Okay.
Like basically, they want to punish you for thought crimes or saying the wrong thing about the government. Basically, they want to clamp down on the internet too. Basically, they can just shut you down, right?
Yeah.
Say something they don't like or that. And and you can't tell anybody about it either on top of it.
So if you wanted to talk about something specific and the government doesn't want you to talk about it,
they'll just cut you right off.
They'll cut you off. Oh
yeah.
my God, that's what it
and
is.
They can, and there's all stuff too. Like for you say certain things, you can get thrown in jail for it. Just like all the stuff that's going on in England, right? People get nailed all the time.
Yeah.
Because saying the wrong things about government. Carney wants to do the same thing here. Carney and the World Economic Forum assholes behind him, which he's a part of. Along with the Bilderberg Council on Foreign Relations, the British monarchy.
So what happened? What happened?
Fabian Society, the people that run them all.
Freedom of speech, right?
That's what's under attack. It has been, especially ever since 9/11, basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
like this has been going on for a long time, and it just ramped up more with this COVID thing, basically.
So you're part of this event, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, this is my first time coming here.
Oh
so
yeah.
I'm enjoying it, man.
Oh, right on.
I try to get people's perspective on the other side. They don't want to talk to you.
I know I know they don't want to hear you. It's like fuck you fascists. Like they don't even know what the hell they're talking about.
I want to ask you one question. What does a fascist mean?
Well, somebody basically like, well, if you're an outsider, they just treat you like garbage. Like the definition of fascism is a merger of corporate and state power, which is a step before communism, actually.
All right, bro. Thank you for your time. What's your name?
Paul.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Paul. My name is Marcus. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it. Okay. Real Marcus Walks.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Real Marcus Walks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Real Marcus, M-A-R-K-U-S or C-U-S?
C-U-S.
Okay.
What I try to do, I just try to post positivity. I don't want to divide anybody because I know people have different perspectives on different things, right?
Absolutely.
Just try to unite people. We're all Canadians in the end.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you for.
Well, you're going to get much more, I would say, support and dialogue in this group than you would obviously as you found yourself with people on the other side.
Yes,
you just said it yourself.
Yeah, I experienced it myself.
They're just angry, bitter people, and they're very confused. So at least this is a pretty simple point that people are making. And as I was saying to somebody else, nobody here is against immigration. We're all children or grandchildren or great-grandchildren of immigrants, 99% of us.
Yeah.
So it's a question of, degree and basically having an immigration policy based on what our country's economic needs are.
Yeah.
So if we need doctors or we need specialists or we need construction workers or we need nurses, that's the basis on which you would bring people in. Aside from that, and I don't think this should ever change, Canada is a very humane country relative to others in the world. We should have so many spots available every year for refugees as a gesture to the world. Canada's been very generous that way. But also, we need to when people come into this country, we need to make sure that in the broadest sense that their values align with ours, that they believe in the right of free speech, in the basics of democracy, in equal rights for women, and so on. One thing that both sides have in common, at least some people on the other side, is we do believe in free speech. We don't want authority shutting us down. We have a right to speak our conscience. So we have to keep fighting for that. Okay. And to some extent, we also have to fight
for the rights of those we disagree with. So I will never say that those people don't have a right to their point of view in a public forum. So we both have to, all as a society, we have to fight and turn up at these rallies to protest if somebody wants to stop those rights.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. I'm new at this. I'm a new vlogger, so I took down notes, you know, so just bear with me. No, only YouTube.
It's fine.
So, it's okay? All right. What's your name, miss?
Shelby.
Shelby, it's a pleasure to meet you, Shelby. My name is Marcus.
That's okay. To be honest, I wish the crowd was bigger. There's so many people who support online, but I think it's like they're scared. Everybody is scared to show up because they don't want to be painted as this horrible picture, which we're not. But we're not racist. And to be honest, like, where I don't know where he went, but he's literally brown. And look at the color of your skin.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like, how are we racist? It doesn't matter the color of your skin. We just want people who are going to come here and who are going to support what we're supporting.
Exactly.
Do you support being Canadian?
I'm a born Canadian.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so how are we racist for supporting what we believe in? It doesn't matter the color of your skin. You can be black, you can be white, you can be... You're from Portugal. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah. If you're going to come to our country and adapt to what our culture is all about, then sure, come to our country. But if you're going to come here and you're going to try to change everything, why are you here? Stay in the country that believes in what you believe in. So that's what it is for me. It's like, if you want to come to our country and you want to adapt to what I believe in, I'm not saying stop believing in what you believe in. Believe in that, okay? Everybody has their own thing, whatever. But adapt to what we believe in. Why do we have to change our Canadian heritage and what we believe in just to make you happy? If we go to a different country, we have to adapt to what they are.
You have to respect our culture. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why are you coming to our country and trying to change everything? And why are you coming to our country and getting away with everything? We have all of these immigrants who are coming into our country who are criminals. Not saying there aren't white criminals, because 100% there is.
Amen, sister!
Why are you coming into our country and getting away with this thing? There is over 5,000 immigrants who have now been lost in our system and they don't know where they are, and they should have never even been allowed here. How is that fair? Look at our homeless population. Our homeless population is horrible. There's a trailer park in Malton, and like, you talk to them and they sit there and they tell you they lost their homes, they can't get another home. Why aren't you helping these people who were born here and raised here before you're funding all of these other things? There's all these wars in different countries and you're funding them. Help the people here first.
Canadians first.
That's what it is. We're not racist. We're not Nazis. We're not fascists or whatever these stupid things that people call us. I have a friend who literally she's single. She has 3 kids. She was born here. Her family was born in Newfoundland. Her other family was born in Alberta. They're literally Canadian citizens and they get $1,000 a month from the government. And then there's other people coming to this country and they get literally like almost $200 a day. How is that fair? She gets $20 a day and you get like $200. That's not fair. You want to come to our country, sure, but everybody should get this same standard as everybody else.
We have 2 influx of Afghani immigrants in Canada. The first is from the 80s and 90s when Russia and US were using Afghanistan as before the Taliban took over. A lot of those Afghanis came to Canada. I have a lot of Afghani Canadian friends. They all own businesses now or houses in Ajax and Pickering. My one friend, Feroz, he has a friend that just came here from Afghanistan as a migrant refugee 6 months ago, and he's getting $12,000 a month from the government. He laughs at Feroz while he works day and night and drives a brand new SUV and sends him pictures of him and his wife and his kids at different restaurants.
Oh my goodness.
Because he has 6 kids. So his wife gets $1,600 a month, he gets $1,600 a month, and each kid gets $700 a month.
6 kids? For your CCB, you get way more than $1,600 a month.
No, 12. No, $12,000. $12,000 a month.
If you have one child,
is that fair? Well, we're all
child from CCB, one child from CCB, you get almost, I think it's like almost $700 or $800 a month for one child. If you don't work, if you don't have a job, or you're low income.
Yeah, not me.
So there is literally
I have a disabled child right here, and I don't get that. I get zero. I get zero.
So my son, my son isn't disabled. My son has ADHD and has a learning disability. But I qualify for $200
extra a month for him to help give him the resources that he needs. What the fuck is $200 a month gonna do? It's not.
You can't even pay a bill with $200.
What do you pay yourself?
Our Canadian Afghani community is upset because when they came here, they didn't get the help the new ones are getting coming in. And they're working their asses off like we are, and half their kids are born in Afghanistan, half are born here. But the new ones coming in, Feroz' friend with his 6 kids is getting $12,000 a month.
My parents came here in 74 with 5 kids. They had no hands out. My dad worked in construction. My mom was a very sick woman. She worked in the factory to support 5 kids, and she had another kid, 6 kids. No hands out. Why are these people coming now and getting $3,000 plus a month? It's not right. Our tax money is going to them, but you instead of helping us.
Here's the thing: is if you come to this country as a refugee or whatever else they come as, because I'll be honest, I don't know. If you are on EI, the maximum amount of money you can get a month is like $2,200. They get more than that. How is it fair that somebody who literally has been working their ass off in Canada for the last however amount of years get less money than somebody who just came here? Like, you had these videos years ago of Justin Trudeau standing at the airport and giving Canada Goose jackets to all of these refugees coming to our country. Those are $600 jackets. Tell me, in what world can I afford a $600 jacket? I can't. Because, like, why? Because I work every day to support my 2 children.
In Niagara Falls. Refugees are staying in Niagara Falls in a 5-star hotel. I can't even afford to go to Niagara Falls and stay in a 5-star. Yeah, and they're staying there, living there. Like,
pardon? It's to me, it's like, you know what? We live, technically, if you think about it, we live in a really good country. I don't have anything against you. I don't have anything. You don't have anything against me. We welcome each other. It doesn't matter the color of your skin, and that's like the guy I was debating with. Him, it was just, oh, you're against brown people. No, I don't care. I do not care about the color of your skin.
In Hamilton, the 3-year-old that the guy break in the house and raped the 3-year-old.
But he got out on bail.
He got out on bail.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it took the bikers gang to show to the court to make sure it doesn't come out. The bikers gang.
Did you hear about that?
I never heard about
that. So there was a girl who, in her house, she was sleeping, and her 3-year-old daughter got raped and beaten, and she had no idea. And the guy who did it, who maybe been in our country, he got out. He was out on bail, and this happened.
I'm not surprised though, because our politics and our, what do you call it? I can't think right now.
Justice system?
Justice system is so
It's for the criminals.
It's for the criminals.
But that is why everyone is here. We are here because we don't want the mass immigration. Look who is coming to our country. If you're a judge or if you're anything, you don't want these people raping your children. I don't want them raping mine. Look who is coming to our country. Do the proper screening and let them in if they pass. That's literally what it comes down to.
The Liberals want them here to destroy Canada. That's the problem. They want the votes.
They want the votes. That's what it's like. Okay,
it's all about
come because you're going to vote for us.
It's corruption, you know?
It is corruption. And it's not fair to the people that believe in what all of us, no matter the color of our skin, believe in.
You know what though? My first time voting in the federal election was last year. I voted conservative. And when we lost, I wanted to kill myself. Like I love this country so much, you know?
Shelby, you want a button? They're good. Shelby wants a button too.
3 buttons. You gotta read it for the camera.
Yeah. So here, he's
read it with emotion.
Food, rent, gas up, carny out.
Okay,
like that. Vote for the people that actually want to do good for our country. Because let's be serious, Polyev, what bad is he going to do? He's going to stop mass integration. You own a gun? Why are you a bad person because you own a gun? Let's be serious for 1 second. Anybody who has been caught shooting somebody or doing whatever they shouldn't do with a gun, do they have a gun license? No. They illegally own their firearms. Why? Because anyone with a firearm license, guess what? They abide by the rules. They store their guns properly. They store their ammo separately. They do what they're supposed to do. So why are you taking away the rights of Canadians because other people who are doing it illegally? And that's what we want. We just want people to accept and do what we're supposed to do.
English and French.
Yeah. But you have.
Yeah, that's a new one. Punjabi.
But your prime minister doesn't even speak French. You wanna vote for somebody, but he doesn't even speak our language. We're Canadian and French. So
that's a terrible thing though, because I can't speak French and I love this country.
Yeah, me too.
I can say, can I use the washer? But that's about it.
But, like, that's terrible to take away from somebody that could be possibly a good leader, because one province speaks French, and we love our French people for sure. But just because you can't speak French takes away from you being a leader, potentially a really good leader. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But think about it. In school, you literally have to learn French until grade 9, because it's our language.
That's true. Brother, I want to thank you and your wife for your guys' time. I appreciate it, okay?
Thank you
for sharing everything. God bless you. Take care, miss. Thank you so much.
Meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Take care. God bless you. Yeah, take care. Canada First.
Absolutely.
What's your name, miss?
My name is Natalie.
Natalie, it's a pleasure to meet you, Natalie. My name is Marcus.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I feel really proud to be here. I feel really, really good about this, and I'm glad to be surrounded by strong patriots today. That's one thing that really means a lot to me.
Thank you. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. What do you think would bring Canadians closer?
I think having better understanding and opening their mind a little bit. If someone doesn't agree with you, it doesn't make them racist or fascist or anything like that. People are allowed to express themselves, and that's the beauty of where we live. You know, we have freedom of speech here, and we can't have that taken away from us. It's a lot harder to get your freedom back than it is to give it away.
Yeah.
Once we're free, it's gone, you know?
So there's a thing.
We're not free, I mean, that's what I meant to say.
No problem. There's a thing called Bill C or Bill C9 or whatever it's called.
Oh, that's the social media thing?
What? Is that going to go through? Do you think it's going to go through?
I really hope not. Yeah. I really hope not. I think the best thing we can all do is to not comply. That's the most important thing we can do, I would say, if it ever does go through. We have to show that we are strong and we can't just, bow down and be complacent.
If that happens, this is going to be like a dictatorship, or, North Korea, right?
Oh yeah,
it's going to be like that. You can't do anything.
Oh yeah, that's very scary.
I don't want our country
to live.
Yeah, I don't want our country to become like that. What type of future do you want for Canada?
I want us to have, obviously, affordable housing and everything like that. I want us all to stand united. I want us all to be patriots. I want patriotism to come back. I think a lot of people think it's cool to hate where they're from, and it's really not. It's good to have self-respect and to have respect for the land that we live on, and that's so, so, so important.
Very important. Because you see a lot of, I don't want us to be racist, you see a lot of immigrants coming to our country. They don't respect us. They pray in the middle of the street.
Yes.
If we went and did that in their country, we'd probably get killed.
Absolutely, it's crazy. It's crazy. I can't understand going somewhere and not respecting the land where you're at. You know what I mean? It's crazy. If I was somewhere that I'm not from, I would pay respect. I would be respectful to the locals, and that's the best thing that I could do. And obviously, I would have my own job and support myself. I don't expect anything from anybody.
Exactly. One more question, okay? What message do you have for Antifa?
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's a good question.
Take your time. I can ask you another question if you like.
I don't even know what to say. There's like a million things I could say, but I'm kind of drawing a blank for that one.
No worries. What do you think is the most misunderstood issue in Canada?
That liberalism is about having an open mind.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for your time. I appreciate you sharing.
Day.
Yeah, thank you so much. Take care.
Have a good day.
Alright guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my content. From this rally, I really enjoyed it. I thought it would be more chaotic, but it's more controlled. And it's good that nobody really got hurt. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you really liked it. I appreciate your support. Even just watching means a lot. So, this rally was amazing. I met some people that I thought I would never meet. And it was pretty cool, interesting to get different people's perspective. Thank you so much for watching.